Hello, and day 46. Um, Day 46 was one of those days that I had to read a few times. There's been a couple of those to understand uh, and to spend time and sit with the words and the relationships around it. Um, the original writings talked about what we do with our resources and how we view things, and essentially lots of chat about horses, which I don't really get. Um, so I always struggled a little bit with horses. I've always quite enjoyed riding, but I've never really understood why we have to wander around the field picking up their poo. But anyway, that's a complete aside. But essentially, the essence of day 46 is about our relationship with contentment and attachment. And so, when we're in a place where we're not content with what we have, and we want more, then that can escalate. That can escalate in many, many different ways, to the point of warfare. When we're not content with the things that we have and what we want, and we're not content with the way that we think, and we want other people to think differently, ultimately that can build and end in the point of violence. And I thought there's not actually a lot of violence in my life, so I wound it right back and just came down to this place and this space of going, what is presupposed? And very often we come across, certainly in my business, my day-to-day life, I come across a lot of people whose fundamental, they're asking themselves at times a really powerful primary question, which is, am I enough? Is this enough? Was it good enough? Or some version of that? And actually that presupposes very often in their thinking that they are not content with their relationship with themselves or the things they have and what they have to offer the world. And so today I have just started from this place where, I am enough. However I show up, whatever I do, whatever is occurring, it's enough. Is that I am content with the world in the way that it presents itself. I am content with the world as I am. And it makes for a very different starting point, because linking back into some other things, there's a lot less striving. And I don't necessarily always know whether I consciously strived really for anything, but I'm just was aware today. Today was a very, very relaxed day, ended up being a very peaceful day by just assuming that I am enough and I am content with who and what I am and what I have. And so it's made today a very easy day to consciously be aware of that, to consciously think about that. So I'm going to ask you just to reflect on that, think about it, maybe even develop a little mantra for yourself in order to be able to turn around at different times and different places. Is just remind yourself you are enough. You are absolutely enough. And just to connect with that sense of total and utter content, just to feel it, just to feel content wherever you need to feel it, and just to know and to start off with presuppose that you are enough, you have enough, and just be completely content with who and what you are, rather than striving to achieve something which presupposes there is a deficit, that maybe you're not enough, or that you're not content with what you have. And just try it. Try absolutely recognizing that currently all that you have is just enough, and all of the qualities, the beautiful qualities that you have in this world, are also enough for you to be the fabulous person that you are. So at the end of day 46, which has been an incredibly interesting one, I do look forward to day 47. I'll see you all later.